Hey, hey, we're back with another episode of the Torch Mom podcast. Tonight, we have Blessed Hands, a torch mom taking on risk and crushing hate daily. Let's get this torch talk started. Hey, how are you?
Hey, I'm grading you.
I'm doing great as well. Thank you so much for asking.
No problem.
Are you ready to get into these questions tonight?
Yes, let's get into it.
All right. So, my first question for you is what aspects of your upbringing and surroundings do you believe have shaped your identity and values as a powerful mother?
Well, first of all, I'm gonna say I was raised by strong, powerful black women. It was no men in my household where I was growing up, except for like my uncles and stuff. But I was raised by women. And I always had to take on like the leadership role. I had two little sisters that was in the house with me, and I was the oldest. And back in the day, I was in charge. Whatever they did wrong, I got in trouble because I had to, tell them the right thing to do and the wrong thing to do. I had to be the lead. My grandmother them always told me if they get in trouble, you gonna get in trouble. Wherever I had to go, I had to take them with me. So that kind of molded me to be the woman that I am today, as a leader or whatever, and always taking the lead. Sometimes I do have to like fall back because, I had to learn like I don't always have to take the lead, but that's how, I was raised.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Understood. Understood. Another question I have for you is can you share a pivotal moment or realization behind your experience when you became a mom?
Well, when I became a mother young. And I became a mother in my 12th grade year. And I was shocked, okay? I didn't even know that, I was making a child or whatever. So, when I did find out, it's just like, everything instantly became about my baby at the time. I just put me, on a back burner. But, I had to learn that, I have to be strong for myself and don't put me on the back burner or whatever just because I'm becoming a mother. I have to still remain strong in who I am or whatever so I could be a powerful mother to my child.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Love it. Love it. Understood for being transparent and sharing that with our listeners. I really value that.
Yeah. I always try to be an open book to people. I don't never like try to make people think everything peaches and cream because that's not my life. It might seem like it's, a walk in the park now, but it took me a long time to get to the point where I'm at in my life.
Yeah. Yeah. So, as a mother, what values and principles have you consciously instilled in your daughter? And how have these shaped her development and choices in life?
Well, I always tell her she always have a voice. Number one, that's something I always instilled in her ever since she was a little girl. Don't never let nobody tell you that you don't have a voice and don't never be scared to speak up, you know? And always stand firm on what you believe on and go after everything it is that you want to do. People go and, try to discourage you and tell you you can't do this and tell you can't do that or whatever just because, you know, they might envy you or they don't see that for you or they can't see how it will happen for you. Don't always share your dreams and stuff. I know sometimes you be happy about the things you want to do in life, whatever, and you think people are your friends and you want to share those things with them, but it's always best to keep them things to yourself and just pop out.
Mhm, most definitely. Gotta stay silent sometimes. Definitely.
That's right.
Your natural hair care business focuses on lock and wick, maintenance, correct?
Correct. It focused on Natural hair
Okay.
care, lock
Sorry.
extensions. It focused on natural hair care, but mainly I specialize in lock extensions, which is virgin 100% human hair. You could treat it as your own. It could be washed, bleached, dyed, anything that you would do with your real hair. You got to keep it oil, keep it moisturized because it will fall off. It's real hair, just like your real hair would. You got to treat it with love. Your hair's a plant. You got to treat it with love. And I specialize in wigs. A lot of people don't wear wigs up here. That's more like of a South thing, but I combine locks, I repair locks. I could do anything you could think of with natural hair.
Love it. Okay. So for the natural hair sisters out there, moms, we have someone right here, Miss Blessed Hands, and you'll definitely find out where you can find her if you check the details, or she'll let you know as we continue to have our conversation. So stay tuned. Okay, so what inspired you to specialize in this area, and what do you find most rewarding about helping here?
Okay. I've been doing hair since I was like 12 years old. I started off doing my grandmother hair, my sister's hair, and all the people in the neighborhood hair. 'Cause my grandmother was the neighborhood babysitter, so all the little boys and all the little girls around the neighborhood came over. At the time when I was growing up, it was the basketball player called Allen Iverson, and he used to wear all these crazy different cornrows and stuff, and that was a big thing when I was growing up, and that's how I started doing hair. I always knew that, I wanted to do hair when I graduated high school. I knew that was going to be my thing, but I didn't know that I was going to specialize in natural hair. So as soon as I got out of high school, I went right into cosmetology school. I was thinking that I was going to be doing everything, with all the colors and all that or whatever. But as life went on, I found my lane. As I got deep into the hair industry, I done did hair shows, I did competitions, won awards and all that. I just learned my lane, and which is natural hair. I like to stay away from the chemicals. I do believe in what you put in your body comes out in your head, and I do believe in what you put in your head, it determines how your hair gonna come out. Like I said, it's a living thing, it's a plant.
Mhm.
And the most thing and the most rewarding thing I get out about doing hair is I'm like a therapist and a hairstylist at the same time. I like the fact that people could talk to me about anything when they come to me and they just feel open to talk to me about anything. And the most part that really, make me feel good is when people come in looking a hot mess and I could just bring them back to life and make them, feel good about themselves and just, feel like a brand new person when they get up out that chair. I get a thrill out there. So I like helping people, making them feel good about themselves and, just loving who they are naturally.
Mhm. Mhm. Love it. Love it. So, with multiple streams of income, and that includes acting and your hair care business, how do you manage your time effectively and maintain a sense of balance in your life?
That's a tough question because I'm actually talking to you for one of my other jobs right now. So I do security, I act, I do hair, I do a lot of different things. It's not easy. It's, a little juggle, but I make it happen.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, understood. As long as you make it happen, that's what matters.
Exactly.
How do you ensure well-being and maintain resilience in the face of challenges?
Say that again.
How do you ensure your personal well-being and maintain resilience in the face of challenges?
I just always stay true to who I am. I don't let nobody get me out my character. Well, I'm lying about that part because people do get me out my character, but I stay true to who I am. I don't let nobody, take me from who I am as a person. And I always show up as my true, authentic self. Because if you be
Mhm.
who you are, you never have to fake to be something that you're not, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so can I ask, what does torch mom mean to you?
When I think of torch moms, I'm thinking of a strong black, well, I ain't gonna just say black, but a strong woman, that don't let nothing get in her way, just keep going, make things happen, even when it look like they're impossible, it's impossible. We make it happen. Just get up and do everything without no complaints because it's hard. It's hard being a mother, it's hard being a single mother, making things look like it's easy. But a torch mom is like a boss bitch to me. That's how I look at it. Making things happen no matter what for their
I love
family
it.
and for
I
their
love
kids.
it. Yep. Yep. Flourish without complaints.
That's
It's
right.
definitely a thing, when you can get that mental stability, man. Whew.
Right. Because like I said, I haven't always been in the space that I am or
Well,
always been in
thank
the
you for
place I
sharing.
am in my life. So
Yeah, I can resonate. I can resonate. Can you share some specific ways you've instilled a strong work ethic and love for entrepreneurship in your daughter as she's grown up alongside your various ventures?
well, like I said, my daughter, she been around me. She know things about me nobody don't know about me. She been around me, through everything, the ups, the bad, the good, all that. And I always tell her, no matter what, I'm going to always keep getting up and I'm going to always keep going. As long as I got breath in my body, I'm going to always make it happen. I want you to do the same thing. I always let her know, nothing is given to you out here. You got to work hard for everything that you want out here. That's just how the world is set up. And unfortunately, the things that she see me go through on a daily basis, I always let her know these are the cards that was dealt to me and this is how I'm going to handle it. Don't never let nobody tell you no different. And I really lead by example. I lead by actions. I'm an action person. I do more of a acting role to my daughter to teach her how to do things more than me saying it verbally. Even now to this
Mm-hmm.
day, and she an adult. I believe in the actions because a person can tell you anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you better go ahead and drop some gems up in this room. I love it. Thank you. Thank you. And I know she is well on her way with a mom like you. So
Yes,
great job. Great job. Keep on kicking it.
thank you.
You mentioned that your hands are blessed, right? Could you elaborate on the significance of this statement? Because your name is Blessed Hands. Like, give me the backstory on this.
Okay, the reason why I gave my name Blessed Hands because I didn't have to go to school to learn how to do hair. It was something that I really honestly feel like was a God's given gift. Ever since I was a little girl, I could look at a hairstyle and I
Mhm.
could mimic it. Even to this day, you could show me a picture of something that you want and I could do it. I just got that eye for it. It is nothing that my hands can't do when it come to hair. That's why I consider them blessed. And I was not taught to do anything. A man didn't teach me how to do hair. This was something that was just given to me. But of course, I went to school to get the paper. But yeah.
Mhm. I love it. I love it. How do you find time for self care and personal growth?
People ask me that all the time. So honestly, I have to schedule a day for self care. I have to schedule time. Like, okay, yeah, like this day gonna be my me time. I'm not taking no clients. I'm not answering no calls this day. I'm not doing nothing. I'm putting my phone on do not disturb. Honestly, that's how I have to do it. But now, I did have a health scare like in 2022, from overworking myself or whatever. So I had made a promise to myself that I would slow down. I have slowed down a lot, but I'm still a workaholic. But I still, what I'm saying, make time for myself, more than I was at
Mm.
first now.
Well, I'm glad that you took that time out for yourself, so you wouldn't continue, having that health scare and making sure that you made you more important than anything else. Because that's what self care
Right.
is truly about, you know. And a lot of people think,
It really is. It really is. Because I mean, when you don't make time for yourself, it start messing with your mental. So unfortunately I had to learn that the hard way, but I did learn my lesson. I'm not the type of person that have to keep going through something constantly for me to learn my lesson. So believe me, I have learned.
yeah, yeah, yes. Well, valuable information is being dropped tonight, and I am loving it. What advice do you have for other moms who may be pursuing their passions and building businesses while out roles as mothers?
I'm gonna just say, go for your dreams. Do what it is that you want to do. Don't share your dreams and stuff with nobody. Just go get you a pen and a piece of paper. Don't, no, not a piece of paper. Get you a journal. Journal everything that you want to do for yourself and make it happen. Scratch it off one by one as you go, so you can know you accomplished this, you accomplished that, and almost closer to your dreams. Girl, do whatever it is that you got to do for yourself, for your child or children. You know, the sky's the limit out here. That's how I feel. Don't let nothing get in your way. Nobody can't stop you but you.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hard truth. Hard truth. Mhm. So, how do you incorporate humor into your work, and why do you believe it's essential to bring joy to others?
Well, I have always been told that I'm a, dramatic person when I talk anyway. So sometimes I don't even know that, I'm being funny when I'm talking or whatever. So that right there within itself, that always, get people laughing and get them out their character, get them a little loose or whatever, get them comfortable so they can want to talk or whatever, let their hair down or whatever. I've never been like all uptight.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, make people feel uncomfortable. Don't feel like they could talk or nothing like that. So I don't know. I'm just a people person. I'm not scared to open up to people. I'm always myself to whoever. I don't give a damn. I'm
Yeah.
myself to you right now on this podcast. I'm the same way in real life. If anybody walk up to me on the street, you don't gotta be scared to speak to me or nothing, because I'm gonna speak back. I know I look mean in the face sometimes. People be like, "Oh, you be looking so
Mm-hmm.
mean, this and that, and the
Mm-hmm.
third." No, I'm very happy though. I just be looking like that.
Yeah, come talk to me. Let's have a little
Okay.
conversation. And that's another reason why we have this platform too, because, you know, a lot of people can see us in different lights and walks of our lives, but genuinely, we have a heart. We can communicate. We
Hmm.
can be nice.
That's right. That's right.
We can help each other. It's possible. Just let
It
it
is.
happen.
Most definitely. Because people just don't be knowing, like being a
So
mother, like
now
you try to put that good
it's
face
time.
on
I'm
when
sorry.
things is going bad. But I say, because people just don't understand. Like when you a mother, sometimes things don't be going right all the time at home with you and your kids or whatever. But you put that good face on, try to keep going or whatever, or just that one little thing, like the way that you got your day structured with you and your child or children don't go right. Sometimes that could just throw you off. So people just don't be understanding.
Yeah, yeah. Shoot. Mm-mm-mm. Well, thank you for sharing that because it's a deep thing for us. You know, people always want to judge a book by its cover and ain't even read the inside.
Okay. Okay.
Mhm. So it is what it is, but we can make it different. You know, that's the biggest thing about it. So
Right.
let's get spicy in this torch talk. Before
Okay.
we do dive into these thoughts about relationships and intimacy, I want to remind everyone that this podcast aims to foster open and honest conversations. Our guest today has kindly agreed to discuss these intimate topics, and we appreciate their willingness to do so. Please note that discussing sensitive subjects requires mutual respect and consent. So we've created a comfortable and safe space for our conversation. If at any point, blessed hands, you feel uncomfortable, remember that you have the option to skip questions or choose not to answer. With that being said, let's explore these important aspects of personal growth and relationships together.
Okay.
Has being a mother impacted your perspective on love and relationships?
Most definitely. It plays a big part in my relationship. And, how I move with other people to even take it to the next level in a relationship.
Mhm, mhm. Very true. Have you ever faced challenges in maintaining intimacy or passion in your relationship after becoming a mom?
I have in my past, yes. In my past, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for sharing. And are there any aspects of your sexuality or desires that you felt hesitant to express as a mom?
Not at all. People that really know me and know who I am, they know I'm a lesbian. My daughter know that. I've been this way her whole damn life. She never seen me with a man or never seen me, you know, in no other light. And it never been a secret. And me and my daughter don't have secrets. We're like open
Mhm.
books with each other as well. We're like best friends. There's nothing nobody could tell my daughter about me, and there's nothing nobody can tell me about my daughter.
Right. That's right. How do you think societal expectations impact our sex lives and relationships?
Well, I'm gonna just say that people just are very judgmental. Damn if you do, damn if you don't. Somebody gonna always have something to say.
Hmm.
That's what I think. And I mean, I haven't always lived here. I moved away from
Yeah.
here a couple of times, so I've been in different parts of the
Yeah.
world, and I do know everybody all over the world is not like the people that's here, in the DMV area, whatever. So I mean, that's just what it is.
Hmm. Hmm. Just be you, be different, whatever it is that you do.
Exactly. You only got one life, so live it to the fullest.
Thank you. Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to share, or is there anyone you'd like to give flowers to before we close out?
Um, I want to give flowers to my daughter, of course. To me, a girl. I want to give flowers to my little boo. You know who you are. I'm not about to put you on blast or whatever. And I like to give flowers to all my sisters. I love y'all. Oh, and let me give your
Love
flowers
it.
to
Love it.
Queen, for
Well, shout
the invite. I give my flowers to the Torch Moms too.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And flowers are given from my side to all the as well. I thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to share space with you. We truly appreciate your time and energy.
Thank you, and I really appreciate it. And shout out to all the Torch Moms out there. Keep going.
Negativity is forbidden and energy is power. Didn't have a backstage pass to check out the live stream? It'll be available for viewing on our YouTube channel, The Torch Mom Podcast. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. If you have experiences or questions to share, send us an email to thetorchmompodcast@gmail.com. Follow us on Instagram at the Torch Mom Podcast. Remember, what you desire, you already have. We love you.